Oh my God, I just realized there's dye marks.
Oh.
We'll put the door back up. We'll put the door back up.
Hey, the seats look great.
They look great. The seats look great.
Don't worry about that. I love the gold wheels though.
It's cool, right?
I hate a black car, but if it's got gold wheels,
Yes,
I
it just
tolerate it
pops.
nicely.
Yeah, it just pops.
Oh my goodness. We are in Coral Gables for Moda Miami, and John, you have achieved another amazing show. Well
Thank you
done,
very
my
much.
friend.
Thank you very much.
We've had a lot of him in the studio, a lot on the appraisal panel, but now that we are here and you've got two of your personal cars here, these are formerly curated, now curated by you, and I just thought it would be amazing because honestly, I say this egotistically, I have achieved some pretty impressive car flips, but I don't think any of them compare to what you did to have this car and another black car back behind us in the show field.
Wow, that's a big compliment coming from you. Listen,
It is
coming from
wildly
you, that is
impressive.
a big compliment. Wow.
So it all started with an SE30 Yoda.
Yes, so it started with an SE30 Yoda. Thankfully, God bless my wife. She allowed me, as we were in the process of having a baby, allowed me to buy my dream car at the time, which I never thought I'd buy, was one of the factory SE30 Yodas.
Number 30.
Number 30, correct. Doesn't get much better. Purple, blue, I mean, you could say it's the car.
And it was your poster car. That was always the dream.
So imagine, it's so much my poster car. My dream was only an SE30. I never imagined I'd actually get a Yoda.
That's right, that's right. And so you had it at Amelia the first year that me and Freddie and Tyler were
Yes.
judging there, and I kind of had to recuse myself. I'm like, none of these other cars match this car's story, the owner's attachment to it, the achievement of it all, the fact that they ended up voting for an XJ220, which you had also sold.
Which
at
we
one
sold
point.
anyway.
Exactly. But you kind of found that car not to be as roadworthy as you wanted it
so
to
radical,
be.
so radical. And I wanted to drive something.
And so a deal happened.
A deal happened. We had an incredible guy, an amazing caretaker of a lot of Lamborghinis. Basically say, if you ever want to sell that Yoda, let me know. I ended up
best thing to hear as a car owner.
I ended up in the middle of COVID, walking by a house that I fell in love with. I told my wife, I'm buying that house. I'm going to sell my Yoda. She goes, you'll never sell your Yoda. I said, but wait. And at the time, he was taking delivery of an amazing SE30, very low mileage car, and he had this car. And this is one of the very rare Series 2 low bodies, one of about 10 cars finished in black. It's one of 2 cars finished with this interior color, which matches the Cannonball Run car.
Excellent.
So it checked every box imaginable. For me as a Countach nut, I love the low body. To me, it's art. You might not be able to fit in it.
No, I can't, but I can appreciate that the idea, like, let's make the shortest car in production shorter.
Let lower the roof, low door. I mean, it's just so wacky too. The big mirrors, they're just so cool. So we ended up trading this and a very low mileage SE30 for the SE30 Yoda. And I was able to pull some cash out at closing. I was able to close on the house, buy the house.
And so you put a loan against the SE30.
Exactly.
This you own.
Exactly.
You got your free Lamborghini and car guy math, which is the greatest achievement we could ever dream
you
of.
You said it. It was an Ed Bolian miracle story.
Yes.
And,
but then you wound up with an SE30 that happened to just be the nicest one that remains.
Well, you're going to laugh. I ended up with a very nice SE30, and then flipped into the nicest SE30 I'd ever
Oh, I thought
seen.
they were the same car.
No,
Oh.
so it turned into another SE30, upgraded, and then one day I just really realized it was probably the best one. I was never driving it. It had no miles, original paint, and I said, man, if anything happens to this car, all the value is gone. And the value of a no mileage original paint car is big. And
at that point grossly surpassed what a Yoda was worth when you had yours.
Yes.
And so the whole trajectory was upward, maybe based on the way that you behave in the marketplace and the way we evangelize these cars. And then a deal happened.
A deal happened. We had a client looking at a very high mileage driver GT. And I said, you know what? I know he'd much rather have my SE30 because it's the best. And I threw an idea out. He bit, he loved it. And we made the deal happen. So it allowed me, basically, I was able to pull out some money and end up with a driver GT, which is all stone chipped. I drive it once a week now. So the other purple car I'd driven once, I think, in my life, maybe twice. So yes, it's not the same unicorn grail as the purple on blue, no mileage SE30, but to own a black GT and a black Countach low body it's Ed Bullion math, and it doesn't get better. Okay,
that is
I am a
absolutely
student
perfect.
of this man.
And you achieved it. I mean, effectively cartwheeling
yes.
into two great home additions or
Yes.
purchases,
Yes.
two cars,
Yes.
and I couldn't be any more impressed. Cartwheel deals are what makes the automotive world go round, and I think you have achieved two incredible cars.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, and thank
Well
you for
done.
your inspiration.
Keep driving them.
And I am driving them.
That's it. That's it. I'm so proud of John for how far he's come with the business at Curated and, of course, with his personal cars in this Countach and the Diablo. But the way that any of us can manage to do these crazy cartwheel deals is by financing them in the most strategic ways. And the way that John's done it, the way that I've done it, is through partners like Premier Financial Services. I couldn't have bought any of the cars that I've ever had without their Simple Lease program. It allows me to have all the benefits of a traditional finance arrangement, like I can accumulate equity, trade out at any time, put more money down to decrease the payment, while also having the tax incentives and the benefits that come with a lease, like the low payment and stuff like that. So check out Premier Financial Services now at the link in the description below to see how they can help you buy your dream car. Even if you're not quite ready, you can talk to their representatives and they'll tell you how to get pre-qualified, how much you're eligible for, and just walk you through exactly how their process works and how much of a help it can be to get you behind the wheel of whatever car you are dreaming of right now.